Index laws, multiplication and division.
Numbers that are written as powers, the 2 is the base. The 4 is the power or the index. This number is said as 2 to the power of 4. And it means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is equal to 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. So 2 to the power of 4 is 16. There are index laws. So if you want to work out 2 to the power of 5 times 2 to the power of 3, that could be written as 2 times 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 2, which is the same as 2 to the power of 8. Now look what you've done to the powers. That one's to the power of 5, that one's to the power of 3, that one is to the power of 8. So 2 to the power of 5 times 2 to the power of 3 is the same as 2 to the power of 5 plus 3, which is the same as 2 to the power of 8. So when multiplying, add the powers. Therefore, 2 to the power of any number m times 2 to the power of any number n is the same as 2 to the power of m plus n. And this works in any base. So example, 4 to the power of 3 times 4 to the power of 10 is equal to 4 to the power of 3 plus 10, which is equal to 4 to the power of 13. 6 to the power of 2 times 6 to the power of 11 is the same as 6 to the power of 2 plus 11, which is equal to 6 to the power of 13. It is the same for division. So when dividing by powers, so you might have 5 to the power of 8 divided by 5 to the power of 4. Well, that is equal to 5 times 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 5 divided by 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. Let's change the color. So that will cancel with that, that will cancel with that, that will cancel with that, that will cancel with that. Remember, there is still 1 left on the bottom. So that is equal to 5 to the power of 4. Now look what we've done with the powers in this case. That is to the power of 8. That is to the power of 4. And the answer is to the power of 4. So we've subtracted the powers. So 5 to the power of 8 divided by 5 to the power of 4 is equal to 5 to the power of 8 minus 4, which is equal to 5 to the power of 4. And again, it works in any base. So, examples. So we might have 7 to the power of 10 divided by 7 to the power of 6 is equal to 7 to the power of 10 minus 6, which is equal to 7 to the power of 4. 5 to the power of 9 divided by 5 to the power of 7 is equal to 5 to the power of 9 minus 7, which is equal to 5 to the power of 2. So the rule is, let's do it in base 7. 7 to the base of any number m divided by 7 to the power of any base n is equal to 7 to the power of n minus n. So when you're dividing by powers, you subtract the powers.